Good morning everyone and welcome to my second video of the morning, guys. Things are happening so fast and I'm getting you the information because that's how I roll. So the Falkland Islands are going to be another they're going to be another war front for the UK. There's no going back now, guys. Okay, I did a video a few weeks ago about how Argentina are ratcheting up the strength. Well, the saber rattling, they're going to start saber rattling with the Falklands. And as we move forward in time, you're going to see these breadcrumbs and they're going to build their military up and, they're going to have another crack at the Falklands when Britain is committed in Eastern Europe. That's just what's going to happen, guys. It's inevitable. Remember, I keep saying this, whoever controls the Falklands controls Antarctica and the resources that they have. So yeah, a couple of weeks ago, guys, I did a video on Argentina and they were buying 20, I thought it was 22, but it's actually 24 modernized F-16 fighter planes. There's no reason for them to buy this. If they're talking about security, who do they need who do they need hypersonic interception capability to defend from? Argentina is, they've got no money. They're a poor country. They're really struggling with their debt crisis. And to spend this much money on aircraft only means it's an investment. They want a return on that investment. And what's that return going to be? They want that return to be the Falklands. Now, it's come out I'll put the link in the description, guys. It's come out in the UK Defence Journal that the UK is, let me look at the exact terminology, guys, is appropriate. So the UK have assessed the level of threat in the South Atlantic and they say that the level of preparedness on the Falkland Islands is appropriate. Guys, when these things happen, they happen quick. They happen really quick. Now, what I think is going to happen is that as soon, as I've just said, as soon as the UK is bogged down in Eastern Europe, then that's when Argentina may strike. However, there is a bit of a wild card here because what may happen is Argentina may be, maybe convinced by the Russians, by our adversaries. They may be forced or, like I've just said, to do a lightning strike to start attacking the Falklands. If this happens, then the UK would then divert all assets down to the Falkland Islands. And if the UK diverted all assets down to the Falkland Islands, then there'd be no assets then to put into Eastern Europe. The war that will be fought for the Falkland Islands won't be a ground war as it was in 82. It will be largely an air campaign. And is the UK ready for an air campaign against Argentina? Yes. But remember, they'll be fighting this war a long way from home. Argentina knows this and they know that they have the home team advantage. So for the Argentinians, they need to travel like 400 miles or is it kilometers? It's a lot shorter than we have to travel anyway, guys. They have to travel a lot shorter to resupply their aircraft, to rearm them, to fix them. Whereas the UK, if we were fighting a war down there in the Falklands, first of all, we'd have to get, our aircraft carriers down there. Yes, there's an airfield in the Falkland Islands, but in the first days of this potential conflict that's coming, that would just be decimated from the air. And I don't think there's anything that the UK could do about that. They just have to accept it would be overwhelmed. And if the Argentinians have got 24 F-16s and they're fully armed with modern technology, it will be overwhelmed. So that means that the UK have to send a task force down there. That's going to take weeks at the very best. Yes, of course, we can fly down fast jets, do some sorties, but they're going to be of limited capacity. So what I see happening, the two options would be a preemptive strike by Argentina onto the Falklands, which could happen relatively soon. Or you can see when the UK is bogged down in Eastern Europe, then the Argentinians would launch their attack. The thing that's going to be telling is the relationship between the Argentinians and the Russians, because I think the Russians would be calling the shots here. Guys, that's it. I wanted to get this update on the Falklands. Remember, people are talking about this now in the media. The MOD are talking about this. I'm telling you what's happening at least 2 weeks before it happens. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, and I'm going to see you later. Remember, we're going live tonight on our other platform at 9. So any questions you guys have got, I can answer them in real time. Nobody else does that because nobody else knows what they're talking about. I'll see you guys later.